So, what is up, everybody? Hopefully, as you can see the title of this video, let me just share the link. So unprepared. So unprepared. It's just, it's just. I really want to share with you guys like what is the cost of true with like the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro coming out. Like, is it worth getting into 4K gaming right now? Is it worth it? Like, is all the money that that you spent, is it worth it? Like, okay, first off, you need the fucking console, right? That's like the PS4 Pro costs $400. The Xbox One X cost incidentally $500, and I really don't know why the Xbox One X cost $500. Um, I don't know why Microsoft didn't learn their lesson um, during the 2013. The PS4 Pro, I mean the PS4, the original PS4 was $399, and the fat Xbox One cost like $500 with Connect, and it was and as you can see, the situation we have right now, the cheaper console won. So why won't the cheaper console win? It's just crazy to me that this console costs the way it costs. But like I said in my last videos and a couple of videos, you do get your money's worth. But is it worth the 4K gaming that the Xbox One X kind of gives us? Like, um, what games will utilize the power of the X, as people like to say? Like State of Decay 2, that looks like a garbage game. I don't care what you think about it. The State of Decay 2 looks like a PS2 game when I saw it stream, and I saw it on my I rewind it. We saw the Xbox Live, the Xbox E3 briefing, and I streamed it at 4K on my 4K TV. I'll get more into that later. And it still looked ass. I tried to watch it on Mixer. It still looked ass. And just that this console is not. It's just, what else did they show? Crackdown. Crackdown was not the game that we were shown 3 years ago. What the hell happened? I do not know. They didn't show destructibility. They didn't show anything that was crack. Crackdown was all about. Like, what else did they show? They showed a bunch of indie titles. I'm sure those can run 4K, and I show the PS4 can run that too. The PS4 Pro can run those games at 4K, but let me digress. Those are console launch exclusives, and God only knows when probably we got Xbox got a year's worth of exclusivity with those games. Whatever good that did to those publishers. Like, didn't Tomb Raider teach you anything about console launch exclusives? It's just, and they try to sell it on the Windows Store. Remember that Tomb Raider? They try to launch it on the Windows Store, and that blew up in their face. It's just the indie titles. Forza Apex looks good, but I'm not sure racing. They showed a car. Like, hey, look at this huge car. Would you like to drive it in our game? It's like, no, I'm good. like, like I drive down to Mexico every year. I I really don't see driving as a commodity or as fun. I see it as a necessity that I need to go. Like, I commute to school every single day, and I really don't want to play a game that simulates me driving in circles. I will be bored out of my mind. But let's move on from that. But yeah, Forza does look good. I'm not much of a racing fan. If I was, I would have got a Mario Kart. I'm still not a racing fan, even though I was a little kid. I hated those games. I always was bored to tears. Dragon Ball Z, I think that can run 4K on the Xbox X, but it's just, let's get back. I went into tangent. Let's get back into this. So the console costs $500. With tax, that's gonna be 530. And if you don't own a 4K TV, you can't bank on the super sampling. Like I've done it before. I put my 4K TV into 1080p mode, and I use super sampling. Yeah, you get a little bit of better frame rates, but it's not worth it. It's not worth the $800 that I paid for 4K gaming. Like even then, I had to cut corners because my TV is a Samsung KU 6300. Even though it's rated by RTings as like an 8.6 out of 10 for HDR gaming, it doesn't have a wide color gambit. And let me stress to you that your TV must have a wide color gamut, HDR10 supported. None of that fake ass tick or HDR10, like where they just update the TV and say, hey, this thing's playing in HDR, and it gives you a little bit of effect. But as you can tell, let me tell you this is I'm using R ratings. They use tools and measuring. Like shout outs to Hard 8 times. He showed me this video with his one thing that he showed us. So there's a little article by them at rtings.com. R ratings. It says, I don't know if it's R ratings. It's rtings.com. And it says right here, the best 4K gaming TVs of spring 2017. And as this is spring 2017, and the console comes out in November, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be sales on them. So as you can see here, the LG B6 that has a RT rating at 8.6. Let's see right here. That cost on Amazon as of today $2,000. It used to cost $3,000, but it's on sale right now. It's got really good. It has a wide color gambit and all that stuff. But I'm just showing you the prices. I'm just showing the prices, guys. Now the next up we have the Samsung, the MU6300. It doesn't have a wide color gambit, but I like to say the budget 4K TV. The 40-inch costs $450, but if you want a bigger TV, as you go up in sizes, it goes up to 75-inch. The cost of the TV goes more. This is the cheapest one you can get right now that supports 4K HDR gaming, and there are severe drawbacks because there is no HDR on this TV. The Samsung MU6300 from 2017. But keep in mind the 2016 model is like $577 on Amazon. I don't know how much it is on Best Buy. Probably discontinue them, but hopefully you can find them cheaper during Black Friday. So that's a TV to look forward to. Here's the one that you should be really banking on: the 2016 Sony 800D XI 800D. That costs $679 plus tax and all that stuff. So, and keep in mind this is from Amazon. Now, if you want to go buy a TV, you have to go to Best Buy, or have to go to somebody so you can talk face to face to somebody, because the TV these TVs, since they're top of the line, they still have glitches, they still have bugs, they still have manufacturing errors. Like you can see a KES 8000, they actually fucking glued the plastic to the back of the TV. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and keep in mind, keep adding these costs, like keep adding them. So we're at $500 or $400 for with the console. Not to mention the 4K TV that you need, which is the cheapest one that you can get that supports HDR, true HDR, high dynamic range, with the white color gamut, or else you're going to get a very, very dull effect. That's going to cost $679. So $679 plus $430. That's over $1,000 worth of hardware. Let's go. And let's go. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. How much is a PC? For that, you can get a decent PC for. Like, if you're gonna spend all that money and still play Xbox games better than you are right now, the a PC that costs like around that thing, around that price point, you can get a. Right now, I'm on Amazon right now, so these prices will verify. You can get a cheaper desktop for $800 pre-built with a GTX 970 chips, a GTX 1060 which is and have a better CPU for $200 less. If you're going to spend that type of money during this holiday, and still play Xbox games because Xbox supports what's it called, crossplay. So all your Xbox games transfer to that support crossplay transfer to the Windows 10 store, and this has all of these pre-made gaming PCs. Like, you can get let me see, GTX 1080, which is better than an Xbox One, a 1070 with a better CPU and better everything. It costs $1,000. You can get equivalent a better performance PC for $1,000 with a GTX 1070, better RAM and all that stuff, and a better CPU with a faster a CPU with a faster processor for $1,000. Yeah, Here's one that costs less than $1,000. Lenovo Identical Y something. Keep in mind, if you just look around, you can find like all these great gaming PCs that are cheaper. Like the RX 480 is a great what's it called, graphics card. It's equivalent to the Xbox, almost 6 teraflops of computing power, and you can get a decent 4K gaming rig for $719. I think it's called the Extreme, the Gaming Extreme, by what's it called? By CyberPower, which costs $17.19 right now, and that can run your Xbox One games at 1080p easily, and you get a 1 terabyte hard drive that is faster than the one that's probably going to be, or equivalent to, the one's going to be in the Xbox One X. So, but the TV you have now, I guarantee you probably have like a 1080p screen or something, and you want to upgrade, like, you're going to get gypped off. Like, all the 4K like the Westinghouse TV, like those 4K TVs, they're garbage for gaming. Like, and I know the casual won't know that, and the casual won't even bother buying this TV anyway. Or not even the people that are into hardware, the people that want 4K gaming and want that 4K 60 experience, they are on PC right now. They can just buy a PC, save up the money, and buy a better graphics card, and they get 4K gaming. And right now, Destiny is going to be ported over to PC, and that's running at 4K 60 on the gaming rig. Like, this is just, it's just, these consoles are not up to snuff right now for 4K gaming. And these consoles have to fit on a form factor that appeals to every casual right now, because this console is not for the hardcore. If you're hardcore, you're on the gaming PC. If you're casual, you're on a console. And don't give me that bullshit that's saying, hey, just because I'm a console player, I can still be hardcore. No, there's no such thing as a fucking hardcore. The hardcore gamer is probably playing CS:GO or Gears of War on a 4K gaming, and let's not get starting to Gears of War. And Gears of War is not a good game to be good at. CS:GO, Dota, those thinking games that you had to think, like, it's just a difference of opinion. I know most of you people think, hey, I can press this button faster than you, so I'm better than you. No. Like, I think RTSs are great, and like Dota and like stuff like that. Those big, huge multiplayer online games that are on PC, I think those are pretty hardcore. And those are pretty better. Those are better than any shooter, because basically in a shooter you had to press the button faster than the other person. You had to take into account all the lag, the net speed, and all that stuff that the game offers. So if you think this is going to make you a better gamer, spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a console and a TV, a shitty one at that, like you need a good TV, like and you have to make all this research. Like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to you, the consumer, to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to game at 4K? It's just for me, from my experience, I spent close to $800 on. You can see I had I need to pull up the pictures again, but yeah, on my TV and on my PS4, I got like yeah, it was cost $800 for everything. And keep in mind, I got my 4K gaming. I got my KU 6300 cheap, like really cheap, because I think it was on sale. It was during that March of last year. Um, when I think it was before, no, it was before Black Friday when they were trying to get rid of their inventory, and I think I got it on the back burner, like low key, and I got it like for 377, and I got a steal. Right now, my TV costs, the KU 6300 costs like 500. I can flip that basically if I want to, and get a better TV, but I don't think 4K gaming is worth it with these consoles. Like these consoles will take advantage of 4K gaming until we get like a full gen refresh or something, because the architecture they're using, the keep in mind I'm not a computer expert, but I've been listening to Richard Review Tech and other gaming websites like It's a Gundam and Rags and all of them. Um, like this thing, we need a whole regen refresh. Like these CPUs that these consoles use, the APUs, are not strong enough to run games at 4K 60. Not even 60 frames per second. Like these developers cut corners. These developers do everything and to to basically give us the bare minimum. And it's bullshit. I think it's kind of bullshit that we get the bare minimum. We pay oodles and oodles. Not to mention the stupid people that pay for internet service, the live accounts. That's why I don't play multiplayer games that often. The retarded people that pay for PSN and Xbox Live. Like you spend oodles and oodles of dollars for for the privilege to use your internet. Like it's just I even when I was a little tyke, even when I was in high school, and when they first showed me like Xbox Live, I still found it bullshit that we had to pay them to use our internet service. And I haven't paid for an online subscription to use PSN or Xbox Live since the beginning of the generation, since the beginning of last generation. And the only reason I paid for it was to play with my friends online, but I don't see the purpose anymore because of what they're doing. So we had to take into account that cost, Xbox Live, that has like thousands and thousands of dollars each month, like $60 each year. That adds up, and in the long run, is going to cost you more than you need. Like this 4K gaming is a jib. You don't need it. And if you want power, if you want 4K gaming at 60 or at least 60 frames per second, you're going to be spending oodles and noodles of dollars. Buy a PC. Like, there's an option. And I know some of you think like, hey, that are gaming rigs, that are consoles for life. I want to I want to enjoy my console at convenience and all that. But this generation's weird. It's starting to go into a direction that warrants caution. Like we're getting these mid-gen refreshes, and I think probably we're not going to see another either. Sony just said they clarified that the PS5 is going to be a next generation. That the PS5 is on the works, and this is just a mid-gen refresh. But how much does that cost? Like Digital Foundry said that these computer parts are not getting cheaper, and we're seeing more and more less and less returns on profit. Like, um, what I'm saying is like the parts are getting more expensive, and the outcome is getting more less and less relevant. Like the jump to PS2 to PS3 was significant, and Xbox to Xbox 360 was mind blowing. But the jump from 360 to Xbox was kind of lackluster because they had to use cheap parts. They had to use a cheap form factor to get these consoles out at a consumer friendly price. Keep in mind quotations consumer friendly price, because the Xbox One X came out as a $500 mess, and we got like, oh god, it's just really stupid. This whole generation, and don't buy into what the executive said. And Phil Spencer has been saying bullshit. All these executives say bullshit, so including Mark Cerny from Sony. But I would wait. I would save your dollars. Save your dollars for right now, because 4K gaming isn't worth it. HDR gaming is lackluster right now, and the only games that are pushing that is, I think, Sony exclusives right now. So, and like Spider-Man and all them, and a few select other games on the Xbox side. And I think Gears of War is on 4K and Forza Horizon 3, but please remind me the what other games. The only games that I know for a fact they're supporting HDR gaming was when Sony showed the showcase for the PS4 Pro. So if you want to see 4K gaming, and you want to spend all that money on 4K gaming, I would get a Pro and get a 4K, a real 4K TV that will be a big benefit for you in the long run, because these consoles are outdated, and 4K gaming is such a power, like it takes a lot to run games at 4K, as any computer expert can tell you. Not me, but if you go online, if you look up benchmarks, it takes a lot to run games at 4K 60 at least, especially the open world games. And guaranteed that you're gonna get gypped again by Microsoft. All this tout of 4K gaming and spewing specs is not going to change it otherwise. And when a Digital Foundry shows you that that Battlefront 2, that Call of Duty, probably Call of Duty can do it, but Battlefront 2 and Shadows of Mordor runs at a dynamic 4K probably, or God forbids that they say that this game is true 4K, but they're already, Microsoft in their snake oil tactics redefine what they mean by true 4K, and it's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth 4K gaming is not worth it right now. Wait until it becomes a consumer friendly product, and hopefully it's not too bad. So, and the people that are buying this day one are the beta testers. They're gonna beta test the hell out of this for us. So, yay for them. I'm gonna be playing Wolfenstein and Call of Duty and Mario Odyssey during that time. So I think I'm good. There's no exclusives right now. But yeah, just if you don't want to spend oodles and noodles of dollars, I'm just gonna repeat myself. Yeah, it's not worth it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.